Do you mind exploding? That would make things much easier. How can you not love this deck? Like, look at the triggers. A good tap. Perfect. So now he needs a sweeper and we can counter the sweeper. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we have absolute special deck. As you know, we love Bant control on this channel, and this version feels really sweet. We won all of the games with it. It's just platinum because it's a new season, but we won all of the games in a row, so I think that we are onto something. And as you can know, Bant control, one of the favorite things about this deck is that it never lacks things to do. You always are mana starved because you have so much to do with Shigeki. You can basically make endless loops all over again. So with this deck we went a step further. After Shigeki, you have X in this cost, so you need as much mana as possible. What goes toe-to-toe with this one? Silver Scrutiny. Another card that gets better the more mana you have. And the final piece of the puzzle, Awaken the Woods, card that you might have not seen. And be careful about crafting it because, you know, it's very situational. But to be fair, in this deck it felt absolutely amazing. And watch the games today. You can see this card single-handedly carried some games, and there is a big thing about it. Emperor, legendary. Teferi, legendary. Shigeki cannot get back legendary, but it can get back the Awaken the Woods. So this is your win condition, but it's also your control engine. So it gives you mana, it gives you attackers. It's super annoying for any black deck because of Liliana and Invoke the Spare sacrifice effects. This card really has the spot in this particular deck. And of course we just run some Union of the Third Path card that I'm trying to get by, and today it definitely performed very well. Of course we have standard package of removal with Marches and Soul Partition. We have one Teferi because we run Celestus. This is a solid planeswalker. It gives you life, which is really important against all the burn decks. It gives you cards, it gives you selection. We have 26 lands, which is not much for this kind of deck, but it should do. And with Joint Exploration we of course ramp at the end step, so we can get back to this sweet Teferi farewell shenanigans, or just bigger Awaken the Woods. When you cast it with ramp, it just amplifies everything you do, and you will see how our opponent is scared of this card. They usually start removing one by one every single token because they are so scared of us getting extra mana, for a good reason, because every mana will be used in this deck. So this is the deck. I really hope you will like it. I'm really happy about the games today, and I think most of them, if not all, were super epic. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm really happy about your comments, guys, lately. I'm super happy that you are excited for the decks and you enjoy them. So yeah, that's really cool. So thank you for this, and let's go into the games. Alright guys, so we are going second, but we have Depopulates, we have double white, so I will go with it. And we have green. There is a chance that we might get flooded, but with Silver Scrutiny I think it's fine. Every land is basically a card at some point. Golgari. I think we should be fine. Like, Golgari is one of those colors that don't really have like instant rewards. Alright, Bankbuster, no land. Alright, that's really good for us. So, we might go for the Union, or we can try to go for Shigeki, but he has removal probably. But you know what? We'll force him to use it. The reason I'm playing like this is that I have Silver Scrutiny, so even if it dies, I still get the value. Man, we can Awaken the Woods into Silver Scrutiny. That would be pretty epic. A Braid, yeah. And it also means, wow, he has red. Alright, it also means that whatever happens, moment, we could play it if we really want. Nah, I think we just go for the Joint Exploration or just Union. Yeah, so my idea was that we don't need the channel because we can refill the value with the Silver Scrutiny, but this is definitely a bit threatening. He has basically like 10 cards in the hand right now. Alright, he did not attack, so he wants to draw at the end step. I think what we will do is go for Joint Exploration, try to dig for land at the end step. Oh my god, we need to take... Oh my god. We need to take them all, right? But we want some more mana. So let's get Farewell. Silver Scrutiny is unfortunate, but we get the chance to draw a land. We did not. I mean, in this situation I will just do it. I want my land drops, and we have 2 more Scrutinies in the deck. Okay, that's perfect. Really, really important. We need to hit every land drop basically, that would really help. The Bankbusters will make this game so much harder though. That's a Fable. Alright. And that's a land, that's perfect. Guys, you know what we have to... He will draw 1 card, so he will be down to 5, but other than this, it's just way too good. Creatures, enchantments, no graveyards. So he gets 1 card, but his game plan is basically reset. Oh, that feels amazing! Oh, this farewell was absolutely epic. Alright, would probably like to remove it. Drawing lands is pretty good overall. So, what do we do? This is at the beginning of upkeep, right? Yeah. So, do we give him the value? This is 2-colored card. So I think what we will do is just cycle double union at the end step and try to hit stuff like the Teferi lands. You know, we have the Depopulate, but we probably want much more stuff. Drag to the bottom. Oh, so they play this Titania, I think, that's the name. Alright, second card. Still, the Depopulate trades 1 for 1 right now, so they didn't go for the Emperor, in fear of Emperor, right? I think we should go for the Endless Detour, honestly. On Shigeki. Alright. I think I know. So, what we want to do is Endless Detour, our Silver Scrutiny. I like Shigeki as well. And this will be on top. That's a really good card. And we are going all in. It's 5. I mean, he knows the story of the next turn. We will have a lot of mana and it will be hard for him to answer. I guess he can drag to the bottom, but then he kills his own board, right? That's a Black March. Yeah, spot removal won't work. And like, we have 11 mana or even 12 next turn. So that's pretty epic. He just discarded drag to the bottom. He might have another one, but he generally shouldn't, because like we are obviously a control deck. Alright. So he swept part of his board. And we traded basically in advantage. Even though he swept, he used 2 cards to answer our 1. So we are still ahead. And now we have Silver Scrutiny. If we want. 5. 5 should be okay. So we are up to 10. Well, I guess it will be a bit hard. Maybe we should use something before. So you know what? Let's go for Soul Partition, just to make it awkward. He can replay it next turn, but it will be 5 mana, and as you can see, we have all the lands we want in the world. All we need to do is just, you know, cast the stuff. So if he goes for 5 mana, 1/4, I'm absolutely happy about it. He gets the trigger, but we will get so much stuff done. We can play it. He's tapped out right now. That's an Emperor. That's a good card. We don't hit a land, like we don't hit lands very well. Alright, that will help definitely. So it's what, 3, 6? 6 cards. It's not bad, honestly. But we still discard quite a lot. So we could just depopulate and go over. Okay, I like Depopulate. I know it's not the best card, but we have Shigeki, so we will get them back. And this just clears the board, and the most important part. At the end step we play the Emperor, and then we have something going on in the battlefield already. Alright, so he will probably get a land, right? No? Oh, okay, this one. Okay, that's a bit scary. I think he has Titania, so we need to be careful that she might be melded at some point during this game. I still think we go for the Emperor. We can make a lot of dudes and just trying to pressure. He might make it indestructible, but we will start like this. Also, this doesn't have trample, so if he attacks... Oh, okay, nice. That's a card. That's a card.
Try not to miss.
Alright, and that's the moment we waited for. So now we can finally refill. It's 7, right? 4, 7. And don't worry, there will be some bad cards for sure. And some extra lands, so we will be able to discard them. So he has 1 card right now. I think it still will be the land. Depopulate is pretty fine. I mean, it should be Celestus at this point. Joint explorations are really good because we can find whatever we need, like Shigeki. Yeah, land is still really good here, to be honest. And we'll just play Emperor and get rid of it. So our opponent has 5 cards only, and we have really great 7 cards, so everything will go at least 1 for 1. Alright, that's actually good, so now we can farewell very easy. I like the play that he didn't want to attack, he just wanted the card. Pretty epic. So we can go creatures. Yeah, with Shigeki I think we should be fine, and we have Emperor again. So creatures... it is... If we want to exile graveyards, that's actually not great, right? There is a lot of cards that we want to use. Okay, I've changed my mind. It will be probably double Emperor then. So Emperor and second Emperor for Tenacious Underdog. If he won't use it, like if he won't attack it in fear of Emperor, we are still fine, I think. And we can also make some little pressure. You know, it's not the big thing, but it's something. Only as a sorcerer, okay. I need to be careful of this land. I never play against this token thing, to be honest. So at the end step, it's joint exploration. We need something like Teferi. Oh, that's really good. It's another card and we would kill the Emperor ourselves anyway. So that's actually really good. I wonder if he will attack with the Tenacious Underdog. Okay, that's a bear. And some mill. Okay, he milled 3 lands. Wow, this art is pretty nice. Yeah, I really like this bear. Alright, I mean... This will be definitely joint exploration without the kicker. We don't need it. Yeah, those are exactly good cards that we wanted. Yeah, so 2 at the top, that's for sure. And given so, we know exactly what we will draw. And we have another Emperor, so we can go a bit, you know, all in with all the tokens and all the samurais. It is just, you know, good stuff. I think we are primed to get this game, you know, words hard. We should take over this game very quickly after this. He's down to 4 cards on. As you can see, we never run out of value, basically. Yeah, without the flash effect, you can never kill underdogs, so you might as well just, you know, try to trade. So he will probably trade for the bear because his cost mana and our cost royalty, so we with first, basically. The problem for him is that it costs a lot of mana, so he won't do anything else if he wants to use the bear, and he won't win by using the bear. As you can see, he's really trying. He thinks that this is our only win condition, but we have the Teferi, and we can also get back stuff from the graveyard. So that was his whole turn, killing the leftover of Emperor. And he doesn't even understand how far behind he is. I mean, we'll just use it for full. So 1 card, 2, 3, 4 cards. He might even scoop at this point, honestly. I don't know what I will take, but I will definitely take something. Awaken the Woods seems really nice. I mean this and farewell. Those cards! Oh, I would scoop so hard right now at his place. I mean, let's attack first, see what's up. We could even +1, to be honest. Do we even want to do it? Nah. I don't mind it. So, we have a lot of stuff. He has sweepers. That's something to consider. So I think we'll go for what, 3, 6. Yeah, let's go for the casual 6. What are the tap lands? Yeah, that's a good tap. Perfect. So now he needs a sweeper and we can counter the sweeper. Oh, I will have to discard? That's really brutal. Let's go for this one. I guess Depopulate is something we could probably just discard. Yeah, it should be Depopulate. Joint Exploration is a bit better. Yep. Win condition. Easy. Oh, that feels glorious. Alright, we are going first. I really like this hand. Man, it's so amazing. Joint Exploration is such an awesome card. Like, it gives you cardo and stuff. But our opponent is basically on his gut draw, I think. So the next turn it will be Adversary. I think we need to get rid of the tap lands and we need to ramp. The Populate will definitely be important. Oh, it's Gruul. Okay, that might change things. Beast Scholar. Beast Scholar is so... Yeah, okay, I think I have the plan. We play the land and we say go. This will be the best card, best turn ever for Union of the Third Path. While we also have a lot of cards. It could be Joint Exploration, but with Depopulate I don't think we care. Oh, that's so perfect. This is the best sweeper we will get. So all he gets is basically this one big attack. You can tell that he's super happy already. It's just, oh my god, I'm winning at Magic, I'm best. Nah. Back to 15. And you know, let's do some dreams crashing. It definitely will help. You can distribute all your counters or all on your remaining creatures. It's still not over, of course, it's Gruul. It can be Raiju, it can be anything, Halana and Alina. Yeah, all this, you know, good stuff, let's say. However, if he attacks, the problem is that if he's smart, he will never attack with this, so we will exile the second card. I really want Silver Scrutiny, in all honesty. Okay, this is probably the least threatening card. Yep. So I don't think he will attack with Halana. Oh, never mind. Oh, that works. That works for me. So I guess he probably has some burn, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. As long as we get rid of the 4-drop, it's so much easier. And we also get live game. Man, so much pressure. This is basically their god draw. Everything on curve perfectly with haste. Perfect follow-up after sweeper, and we are at 14. That's pretty insane. But to be fair, we got a really good slot for, you know, casting the 3 mana thingy. Alright, if I cast this, I basically lose only 1 mana. Because I can play the land anyway, right? He should tap this one. No reason to tap Triumph if you have... Oh my god, really? Bro? I mean, I didn't think I will whiff on the land. Huh. So how do we do it? How do we do it? He can use the ability. And this is a non-land permanent. That's tricky. That's really tricky. I think I honestly will plus. I think he will use the Lone Speaker to attack the Emperor, and then we can make some shenanigans. This land really hurt us. Like, the idea was to have 4 mana and I can Silver Scrutiny for 2 or whatever, or just play Shigeki to Soul Partition. Yeah, this is starting to get, again, pretty scary. I should make a stop. Okay, really smart. Really smart. I think I should search for a sweeper, in all honesty. And that would mean Joint Exploration. Huh. Let's see the attacks first. This will be pretty brutal. But if he attacks Emperor with one thing, then we Soul Partition. That's why I wanted 2 loyalty. It's just so threatening. As you can see, now he needs to overkill it. And that's really good for us. Because it means that we can just go... No reason to not play Kicker in this spot. Yeah, so this is what I wanted. But I don't have land to play it. I need something more. Joint Exploration is an amazing card, but this way I have chance to draw a land naturally. And if I forward this, I should win the game. Yeah, this is really strong. Do I go for the Graveyards? What do they have? I don't think they have anything that uses... They don't play Adversary, right? They have Iconoclast in this place. So let's go for the creatures only. Alright, it's still not over. You know, as with aggro, usually, double sweeper is just a start. But he needs to refill nicely. Maybe he whiffs at some point and doesn't have another, you know, wave of drops. If he plays something, we have Shigeki, so we can take back 2 sweeper. All we need to win this game is 1 turn when he doesn't pressure. By the way, Union of the Third Path is so strong in this spot because we need to stabilize. Our opponent, I think he is raging right now, because there's no way 3 cards in Grul take any moment to, you know, figure out. Yeah, he's not happy about the result. Well, we did it. That was a nice game. The draw is not perfect. We have all the tap lands. We have this card that is weak early game, and we have Shigeki. What are we against? Maybe mono black, probably mono red as always. I will take it just because of joint exploration. Without this card I would definitely mulligan. Shigeki also might help with hitting lands. Yeah, we hit it. Alright, so as long as he doesn't have this one single card, we should be fine. He has it! Oh my god! You monster! Oh, I'm raging. I need this emote right now. He has Cut Down. That was the only card that would punish this play. If he has anything like 2 mana removal, that's absolutely fine, because it means he doesn't play anything on his turn. So we are fine, but we basically gave him value at the end step. But this is the risk. He only has 7 cards. He will not have always Cut Down. But he did this time. Alright, so I think this is time for Union probably, because mostly I want to cycle the cards. We don't have a lot, sure. Alright. And that's it. So let's give ourselves a little bit more time, a little bit more lands. And thanks to the cycling effect, we were able to play a land this turn. That's huge. That's actually huge. Alright guys, do we go for Awaken the Woods for 2? In all honesty, it seems like a really solid choice. Like, he needs to remove it. He can remove 1 with the Harvester. This is so threatening, like your control opponent just having double your mana. It's just a big deal. Yeah? So he used Liliana probably just to remove 1 of them. That's how threatening they are. And we are still ramping. If he attacks, we kill Liliana. And thanks to all of this, we are able to go for 4 cards. That's quite a lot. Now we refill to full, and we have Farewell. He has 5 cards, we have 7. So Liliana, by plussing, basically damages him more than us. She will be hard though. I need to Soul Partition. So he needed 2 cards and we still got the value. On the other side, his cutdowns are definitely MVP of this game so far. I think it will be Celestus. I don't think we have time to, you know, we are already behind 2 cards, so we need to start recovering, not just, you know, playing more stuff. Alright. Alright. There are options for sure. Which one is the best? I don't think Blood type Harvester is a big threat. We can Soul Partition Liliana, that's probably something we will do. What do we have in the graveyard? Good cards, really good cards. So we could Shigeki, but it's even more negative tempo. I think I might bait with Teferi. So I -2. He might have another removal. I want him to -2 Liliana. That would be great, because that's basically a planeswalker removal and we have more value. Liliana is super annoying in this spot. I mean, I guess I will just Shigeki then. Yeah, it's super slow. We can also try to ramp at the end step with double joint exploration. Like, we can put 2 lands at the end step if we want, but it's probably not the best card we can hope for. It will be joint exploration.
Don't overthink.
One of them. I might also Soul Partition Liliana at the end step. Not sure, but I will probably do it when she's at 6 loyalty, when he will be excited for ultimate. He did not attack. That's kind of weird, but I don't mind it. Let's get 2 cards. Silver Scrutiny is amazing, and I think Awaken the Woods will be so hard for him to deal with. Like, those are just annoying cards when you don't have targeted removal. So, let's force him. Man, I love this card. It's so fun in this deck. Like, it's probably not the best thing you can do for this spot, but look how many options we get. Like, he's using a single target removal against those tokens every single time. That's how scared he is. And Ban is always mana starved like crazy. Look at this, like he struggles to answer this single card basically. And now we can kill Liliana, which is even better, because that's literally everything we wanted to do this game. And he will be down to 2 cards. So I think the plan is just to attack with everything. He blocks 2, Liliana dies, then we forward the rest and he scoops. Man, this card absolutely carried this game so hard it's not even funny. Like, I know we waste 3 mana, we could also just go for huge Silver Scrutiny and just kill him with, you know, overwhelming mana, but with Farewell, like, this is absolute, you know, banger. We are winning this turn probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he just exploded right now. And we have Silver Scrutiny, so he knows he cannot do anything. Duress would be his only out basically. Alright, I want huge Silver Scrutiny, so for this reason I'm killing it and the end step. Oh my god, this deck is freaking amazing. I love Bant control, it's just so much fun. So much fun. Like, look at this stuff. And we even get to play a land. One of my favorite things in Bant. Just play your lands and make all the X spells. He discarded Invoke Despair. Oh my god, that's when you know you are in a good spot, when your opponent discards. And Teferi, would you mind doing your thing? They have damage-based removal, but we can do it. And whatever he does, we can always use Silver Scrutiny as a response, and this will be 5/5, and this will be 5 loyalty. Oh my god, Teferi, absolute game closer as always. Alright, so we could pump something, but it doesn't really change much, right? He draws only 1 card, that's pretty huge. Like, 1 card for his best card in the deck is not, you know, great. Of course we don't love losing Teferi, but it's fine. It's fine. And given I have Joint Exploration and another Teferi, I do not mind just losing some card advantage, and as you can see it's just the same thing all over again. We can use it as a spot remover. I mean, I heard you like Teferis. So we will make it awkward. He's down to 3 cards already. And we can keep doing it forever. Like with Shigeki we will never run out of cards. Sure. I guess I should have played this in response, but that's fine. Alright, this is not a conditional, so whatever happens, it, you know, does the same thing. Let's draw a card. A lot of... Man, Wizards really like on-draw triggers lately. So I mean, it's kinda easy, right? Creatures, 6 mana show that removal. And you know what? I heard this is pretty good. Bro, I think this is explosion time for you. Do you mind exploding? That would make things much easier. How can you not love this deck? Like, look at the triggers. I mean... Oh, I hate discarding lands. No, I will discard something that is not a land. Like, I'm at 19, I do not care at all. Yeah, explosion time, my friend. Man, this was one of the most epic games so far. Alright, some serious decisions. Double Painland, into no mana, into double Soul Partition Union and Farewell. If we keep drawing lands, it can be acceptable, but the Painlands will hurt so much. To be fair, it should probably be a mulligan. But given I'm on the draw and I get another shot at drawing lands naturally, like if we can hit something that is... oh, never mind. If we can hit an untapped land that, you know, doesn't pain ourselves, we should be absolutely fine. But as you can see, we are already at the breaking point of losing the game, basically. So I guess this is the mana screw game of the day. Okay, that's huge. This is probably the most important draw in the game. Alright, that's fine. So now we can cycle Union. And we see what's up. I guess we are against Grixis, but they should be playing stuff by now, you know? Artifact or creature card? Enjoy, bro. Enjoy. How do you like them? All of the creatures. Down to 5 cards. Oh, I love this game. Like, we didn't play any cards nearly, but it was so action-packed from the start.